Behind this roller shutter door is a brand new van which I bought last week for £2,000. When I say it's brand new, that's a complete lie, because it couldn't be any further from the truth. Something was smoking when I just stopped at the traffic lights there. Have I made a serious mistake in buying this? The longer I drive it, the more I think I have made a mistake. However, it is a new van in my life and a new van that we are going to convert into a camper van in just 10 days time. Me and my twin brother Ed. What's wrong with you? Use a tiny bit of surface area. If I use the side of the hammer, have you never used a hammer before? And then we're going to drive it over to Germany to follow England around at the Euros football tournament. This is literally Dumb and Dumber converting a van in 10 days with no experience. Before I show you the van that we've actually bought, I want to show you the entire process leading up to us actually getting our hands on this van.
You tell me, Johnny, I give you 2,000, you know?
Yeah.
I let you £200 with 200 pounds.
Because as always, things are never simple. They're lastminute.com and it's absolute chaos.
You heard that right. Me and my brother have 10 days to convert a van into an all-singing, all-dancing camper van to travel across Germany for 6 weeks at the Euros. However, the story doesn't start here, because before anything, we needed to find ourselves a van.
Right, this is the van that we're looking at. As you can see, bonnet is up because we cannot get the bloody thing started. I brought my Nuco jump pack, but it still isn't working. It's killed the battery. The van looks quite good. I mean, it's a van. High roof. Got the father here helping, but we are having no luck at all. Come on. No, it's not going, is it? Rev a bit more, can you? Some revs. So we're getting lights on the dash, huh? Oh my god, it's smoking.
I know, yeah, because it's the cables.
Whew. Okay.
Set them off.
Yeah. Whoa, that's a lot of stuff. You can see there's a diesel heater that's here, an inverter as well, God knows what that is, and all of this stuff in here, which I'm hoping doesn't come with the sale of the van. Now I need to decide what to do, because the van won't start.
So after seeing the first van, which I actually found on Facebook Marketplace, I realised a few hours later I had missed one key piece of information.
Calling is unable to take your call.
This isn't good. I need to get a quote of how much it's going to cost, replace and repair the fuel injectors potentially on this Renault Traffic. This is my own fault because it's also lastminute.com. We wanted a small but a decent sized van. It was the only one that was on the market. It's cheap. It was on for £5,500 and she's reduced it to 2,300. She has said that she's had an AA report on it and the fuel injectors need replacing. However, naively, I thought replacing the fuel injectors was relatively simple because I watched a couple of videos on YouTube about it. The problem is I could go and buy this van right now for maybe £1,800 and we could replace the fuel injectors ourselves. However, if they are seized, then that's a big problem. I'd then have to take it to a garage, which would then charge labour costs, and then we're looking in the thousands apparently, and then it's not worth buying this van. But we're running out of time. I'm going to call the lady Claire and just try to get a little bit more information about the vehicle, to be honest with you.
Hello, first weekend.
Hey Claire, it's Will here. One thing I probably should have done is I didn't actually ask you really for much history or anything about the vehicle. You know, you said you had an AA report done. And the
We
fuel...
didn't.
Oh, you didn't?
Somebody else who was going to buy it
Yeah.
got the report done, so I haven't ever seen the report.
Oh, okay, so you don't have you don't have the date of that report and stuff.
Yeah, we've had it for 8-9 years.
Yeah.
It's been serviced every year.
Yeah, I'll speak to my friend, and then, yeah, I'll let you know. I'll ping you a message to say, cheers, thank you.
Thanks, cheers,
Bye-bye.
bye.
Apart from the injectors, the van's perfect. Like, it's the perfect size we want. It's nice and stealthy. It's got good headroom. It's quite relatively small. It's not very wide. It's got 3 seats, which we wanted. It was cheap, which obviously now we know why. The problem is, if I buy the van and the fuel injectors need replacing, which they do, and they are seized, that is apparently, from what I've learned in the last 2 hours, a nightmare. Oh god, okay, I'm gonna have to think this through, because this is a big thing, because I'm not a mechanic and I don't know what the I'm doing. Is it worth taking a punt and a risk? My brother is back in 6 days. We then have 10 days to service, do the fuel injectors, and then build a camper van from an empty van in 10 days with no experience of any of this. But I thought it'd be great fun, and it would be, and it will be, and it'll be a great adventure. So I need to figure some stuff out.
So Caden speaking.
Roughly, how much would it cost to replace some fuel injectors?
Yeah, you need a hydraulic puller to get them out where they get so stuck.
So yeah, you basically need a professional to do it.
Yeah. Alright, well, half hour or so, mate, and I'll give you a call back.
Okay, cheers, thanks, mate, appreciate it. Oh dear, well, I'm glad I just spoke to a mechanic, because you need a hydraulic press to get them out, so we can't do it. We can't get this van, because realistically, taking it to a garage is going to eat up valuable time, which we do not have. I'll wait for him to call me back and let you know what he says.
Hi, well, you alright? This price that I'll put you there, it's not cheap. Like, the injectors alone are like 1,300 quid.
Jesus.
So basically, all together with the labour and the strip down and rebuild and everything like that's coming out at £2,071 and 1 pence. You know what I mean? It's a lot of that.
Yeah, it's not worth it, is it? Because it's a lot of work. Okay, so £2,000 to get the injectors done on the Renault Traffic, but the thing is I'm concerned about is time. Or you could go for something like a Ford Transit, which actually is a little bit bigger, more reliable. More thinking and decisions to be done. Oh God. I've just spoken to the mechanic. He said it's £2,000.
It's a no-go then, is it?
Yeah, but realistically as well, we don't have the time to,
Don't worry, just move on.
just move on. He recommended a Ford Transit.
Yeah, but that's a big bit of kit, isn't it?
It's not that big. It's a proper builder's van. The solution to this right now is look for a new van quickly.
Fuck's sake.
I reckon we could get one for a similar price, between £2,000 to £3,000.
Bobby.
Alright, bye.
Right.
I've just told the lady that we won't be buying her Renault Traffic. The search for a van continues, my God.
So with the cost of replacing injectors being rather expensive and time running out, I jumped back onto the laptop and continued the search for our German adventure wagon, and I came across this beauty.
Just found this Ford Transit on eBay. I've been scouring the internet tonight, it has not stopped. A silver 2008 model 2.2 TDCI, whatever that means, that must be something to do with the engine. A short wheelbase medium roof for $3,495 he's advertised it up for. What other details have we got? I mean, it looks like a fairly nice van. Yeah.
So I basically used it for the best part of 3 months.
Yeah.
And,
So you've only had it recently then?
Yeah. For what it's worth, I purposely did not put it in my name because I didn't want to put another name on the logbook as such. The only thing I will say about it is I've realised that the last time when I went to park it up, I felt that the brake pads may need doing.
Okay, yeah. I mean, that's nothing too major, is it?
Yeah. Sorry?
That's nothing too major anyway, really, is it? So.
For what it's worth, the engine and gearbox is brilliant.
Yeah.
The only thing I did find though is that the bonnet catch was a bit of a, because it's done on the keys in it. I mean, I've opened it myself, I've used it, I filled up water jet, checked the oil and everything else prior to this, but I noticed the last time I went to open it, it wasn't opening either, so I think it's a bit jammed, or it's going to need someone to look at that. I just want to let you know as well, I have had quite a few offers already via, I've got quite a lot of watchers and quite a load of people messaging, and a lot of people seem to be messaging the £3,000 offer, and I've kind of said no.
I'm not here to kind of muck anyone around, and just if I see a van that I think is going to do the job, then yeah, it makes sense for me to get it. Cheers, mate. Thanks. Bye bye.
Take care.
Okay, well that sounds promising. I think he doesn't obviously mention in the description that he can't open the bonnet and that the brakes pads were kind of going, but that's a relatively easy fix. The only concern I've got with this is the MOT expires in August. I'm going to get a friend to look into it and then let me know. Oh, it's all been go this morning. I've been firing messages out to people on Facebook Marketplace. This is literally the last day we have to get a van, and a good friend of mine, Ben, thank you very much, mate, he has sent me a Facebook Marketplace guy who's selling a Ford Transit for $2,300, 2012. Anyway, I'm going to give him a call. The van drives perfect, engine and gearbox is very good, very clean, good tyres. I changed the turbo 1 week ago and I put a new drive shaft in. The van is ready for work. I have a logbook and a very long MOT. I've never looked at so many vehicles in such a short amount of time. MOT runs out December 24. Perfect. Right, he's given me his number. What questions do I need to ask him, Will? Oh, I don't know what I need to ask. Just call him. Hello?
Yeah.
Hello, mate. It's Will here. I just got your number from Facebook about the Ford Transit. Is it possible to come and view it today?
Of course, no problem. Yeah, of course, yeah.
Is there anything, can you just tell me a little bit more about the vehicle and stuff? What's it been used for?
I was used it from Amazon,
Yeah.
but yes, but I go to in my country now and I want to sell it. I pay 250 just for turbo. I take new drive shaft, left drive shaft.
Yeah, and there's no oil leaks or anything like that?
No, because I changed the oil. I changed 3 weeks ago the oil and the filter.
Send me your address and I'll probably come over like three.
No problem. No, I have. When you coming, I show you the messages. I have lots of people. I don't know why.
Ah, well, that's good, isn't it? Okay, well, that was short and sweet. Wow, I've got the address. He's not mucking about. I better leave now. Christ, we're going to pick up a Ford Transit, hopefully, for £2,300. It looks in pretty good condition. From my understanding, he was using it as an Amazon delivery driver van. It looks pretty nice. I'm going to go. It's got a long MOT. See you there. Right, we are 2 minutes away from potentially the new van that me and my brother are going to be converting in 10 days. None of this was possible without this man. And the dog, of course. Yeah. So fingers crossed, we're going to do an almighty inspection. You know what you're doing.
Professionals.
Apparently.
Professionals together.
So we'll figure it out and see what this van is actually like. Keep your eyes peeled. Oh, there it is. I can see it straight in front of my eyes. That is literally it, just there. Let's go have a look at this. Right, I've just called the bloke. He's going to come in a minute. There's a bit of rust and stuff on it, but generally just surfaced rust. I'll have to show you this properly back at the unit because yeah, he's coming to meet me now. It's a good little size van actually. I think it is a short wheelbase and a medium roof, which is what we wanted. A few dents and scratches. The rust was the only thing I was a little bit concerned about. I mean, for £2,300, which it's on the market for, what the hell do you expect? Some nice little paint work there. Can't get in, it's locked. And then they obviously had a deadlock here, which they've removed, so we'd have to do something about that. 200,000 miles this is done. It's super handy. There's actually deadlocks though. That's a nice bit of security. Another dent there. Little Facebook logo. Can put Will's whereabouts on the side. Oh yeah, that's missing. They just screwed that on. Nice tyres, so they've had a clean. They look absolutely fine.
Tyres are going to get cheap.
I thought that was bird poo, but it's actually just surface rust. So it needs a good paint. But to be honest with you, for what we're going to use it for, it really doesn't matter. The worse it looks, the better. Inside looks lovely and clean.
3 seats?
Yeah, 3 seats. That's what we need. Oh, can you see the driver's?
Yeah, but that's where
the footwell.
Yeah, but that's...
Oh, here he is. He's here. Hello, mate.
It's very security van, you know. This is 400 pounds, look.
Oh, the deadlocks, yeah. I'm just filming for my brother because he wants to see it.
No problem, it's fine.
Yeah. Oh, this actually looks good. It's done 200,000 miles.
And you put oil in?
Sorry? Yeah, I was put on the morning because normally when I change the turbo, me I doesn't know it that. Look, I will show you why. Because I don't, if I want to clean a guy can cleaning, but I doesn't do that. Because me when I change, 1 second, eBay. I take the turbo on 17 and when the turbo want to, like when I drive the car, the last turbo was like little bit, and he take the oil little bit from the car, you know.
Oh, okay.
And after I change the turbo, I put oil and that's it.
The only thing is the windscreen, because that's the problem. Because it would probably tell the MOT.
Yes, you tell me, Johnny, I give you 2,000, you know.
Yeah.
I let you 200 pounds. With 200 pounds, you can change it, but you normally for me, don't change it from now because this windscreen, if you transfer on the camper, when you going like when it's bad weather, you have this here and all the windscreen like you don't need to clean or something because he's cleaning himself, you know.
Screen.
He's very smart.
Right.
He's very smart, you know. Golful, I'll wear my multi-accident, my machine, and I love you.
No, it's not, it's not neutral. Sideways, yeah.
No, you can do?
Yeah. I hope so. Oh.
No, let me.
You need to put foot on the accelerator.
That's it.
Well, after having my ears chewed off for 20 minutes as this Romanian bloke was doing a hard sale pitch on his van, I took it for a test drive and then I had a decision to make. Yes or no?
I am the official owner of this 2012 200,000 miles on the engine Ford Transit, which I've just, well, I say negotiated, but there was no negotiation whatsoever, was there? So now I've got to drive this. Well, I've got to insure it, I've got to tax it, and I've got to drive it home. It just about starts. We've got the ABS light on, the traction control. We need some fuel and the handbrake light.
Yeah, but it's got good radio.
Good radio.
And
We've
a
got
heated screen.
heated windscreen, cracked windscreen as well.
Yeah, but heated.
We'll give you a full inspection once I've managed to drive it back to the unit.
Current situation at the fuel station. I've just filled up the van and the lock for the fuel cap has just come straight out and I cannot get it working. Oh my God, when I tell you I have had a nightmare, there is no denying it. Long story short, I was seriously struggling to get insurance for the van. My phone was dying. Luckily, the nicest bloke in the entire world, Adam, I know you've subscribed to the channel now, he literally stayed with me for about an hour while we were trying to sort insurance out for my van. I've just had to go into the petrol station to buy this to charge my phone, and now I've got an hour and 45-minute journey back to Surrey. What an adventure this is going to be. I did take it for a test drive. When I picked it up, the guy was yapping away so much that my brain couldn't think. I didn't even check underneath the van. It was so difficult to kind of process everything that's been going on. I think I need to get this mechanically checked to make sure that it is A-okay. The guy said it had the turbo done on it and the drive shaft, whatever that means. I have flipping no idea. I've got a crack in the windscreen, a crack here, but it's past the MOT. I've got the ABS warning light on. I've got traction control on as well, I think. It sounds electric. When you... It's whirring a bit. There's a little... This engine is making a seriously weird noise, which I did not hear when I was doing a test drive. Fucking hell, what have I just bought? Oh my flipping God, Will. Brilliant! A warning light has just come up on the dashboard. I've never ever seen this warning light before. Have I made a serious mistake in buying this? The longer I drive it, the more I think I have made a mistake. There's no receipt, there's no refund policy. It's just get on and make it work somehow. Something's smoking. Something was smoking when I just stopped at the traffic lights there. Ed?
Yeah, what's wrong?
I made it home.
Okay.
But I think I made a mistake. Let's just say it's got no power.
Please don't do it.
5th and 6th gear doesn't exist.
Because you took it for a fucking test drive.
Yeah, but I couldn't get up to 5th and 6th gear because of where I was driving it. And there's another warning light on the dashboard. And there's a few funky noises coming from it. At this moment in time, I'm not sure whether it's quicker to go to Germany in this van or to walk.
I told you we should have bought the other one.